Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode of Happy Life. It's me, Life, of course, and I have HappyNessa over here. In today's topic, we are talking about how to stop and enjoy the journey. I think that this is a really, really good topic to the video that we just did for HappyNessa's channel. So if you're not subscribed to her, I urge you to go on over there and subscribe to her channel because we are going to have content over there that we don't post over here. All right. So we'll leave that link in the description. In today's video, the how to enjoy the journey topic is just coming from a place of wanting to express to you guys that you can choose happiness. A lot of times we always want to go towards that end result. We want, we want our YouTube channels to be already blown up. We want to already be an established artist. We want to be a music star, whatever it is, right? But we're not realizing that we can choose to be happy now. It's always like, oh, when it gets here, then I'll be happy. Or when I get that lasting, long, loving relationship, then I'll be happy. We got to realize that every step of the journey is an accomplishment. It's something to be happy about. And it's okay to choose to be happy while you're in the process. The biggest part of that, I think, is knowing that once you get to the end, once you get to that accomplishment or that relationship you're looking for, certain dollar sign amount in your bank account, you are then going to still want something different. You're not going to be happy because that happened. And so I don't know if that makes any sense on your end. What do you feel?
Yeah, I definitely, you and I are always looking up the data. So there's documentaries, books, all on this. There's like a technical term from what you're calling. In psychology, they call it like the escalator or elevator or treadmill effect, something where like every time you reach that next goal, your happiness doesn't increase because you just are like, well, I got to do more. I got to do more. Mm-hmm. So that's why the people that are genuinely happy are the people that are enjoying the journey. So for me, the word that came to mind that's helped me on my path is playfulness. I don't feel like I was a very playful kid, and even as an adult, that didn't get any better. So with me enjoying the journey, that specifically looks like I'm more playful with life. Mm-hmm. Like I'm just a little bit more laid back, even when every part of my being says, be serious, in order for me to be happy, I've had to allow playfulness to come. And I feel like I've still got more of that to learn. But it is the journey. And I'm having fun. I feel like the more that I have enjoyed the journey, and I'm like, I'm literally going to appreciate right now. That is like right up there with one of the most important things for my happiness is being okay with wherever I'm at in this exact moment.
Right. And I think a lot of times what we don't realize is that the end is coming. Like you're still going to reach that goal, but you don't have to suffer the whole way. Happiness is the absence of suffering. We are naturally happy beings. We're naturally joyous and content. All we have to do is let go of the fact that, oh, we're not there yet. Choose to enjoy your practice.
To me, this is also very similar to the conversation about flow. Mm-hmm. Because again, when you're so structured with your plan, you're so focused on the end goal. Some people are like, well, that's the way to happiness because I got my goal and happiness comes at the end result with this structured plan on this timeline. By the time I hit this age, I'm going to be living like this. And then people realize, but I'm not happy. And it's the opposite. Right. It's the flow. It's the give and the take, the flow, the playfulness, the enjoying the moment, enjoying the journey is, and then honestly, I will say, the last thing I want to say is it can take it. Sometimes it requires practice. If you're like me and you kind of live the life of being more serious, I've literally had to practice being less serious, literally have had to practice being more playful. Mm-hmm. And that has been integral to my happiness.
Yeah, and I think that's a learned thing. We want to accomplish things, and some of us it's just so that we can show others that we've accomplished these things. Sometimes it's not even for us; it's for show. And so that in and of itself is like, okay, it's okay to have goals. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying don't have goals or don't try to reach them in a certain amount of time. But I am saying that what if you don't reach them? What if, what if you don't end up being an artist or being this or that? Can you be happy with being who you are now? God is always living this life through you, and so God wants to experience every step of the way. And if you're hindering that with not being there yet, and you're not able to fully enjoy and stop and kind of smell the roses, then you're not allowing the God part of you to experience the journey. And I think that's really what God wants to say at this moment. It's like, just enjoy the journey, enjoy this moment.
That's beautiful. I'm feeling all up in my heart chakra for real. That's exactly what God wanted you to say. And that's exactly what he wants us to realize, is that happiness can be as simple as living every day-to-day life with open arms, and open heart.
Absolutely. So thank you guys so much for joining us today. We've enjoyed this episode of Happy Life, and we will see you next time.
See you next time.